Come on then.
Sweet.
We can edit the front bit onto the other bit anyway.
You enjoy?
Well, here we go again.
Welcome.
Welcome to day 52 for me, episode 3 for us.
Yeah. And half.
Yeah. Second go at something because we did press record.
Not
But-
sure this is going to work, but it might.
Let's find out. If it doesn't, we've got 2 minutes,
Yeah.
which isn't really an episode. It turns out we missed you more than we made out the first time.
He's got a good phone.
It was good at pressing record. We are not. His cat can't fight.
Cat. But his phone can.
His phone can record. Yeah.
It's the irony.
Why did he combine the two things? Imagine if he had got his good recording phone to record his cat losing a fight.
I
With
think they
another
call
fat
that
cat.
Catwoman.
You're right.
That's a superhero.
It would be good to watch.
Maybe. Who knows?
We could bet on it. Maybe.
I'm going to read a couple of reviews first.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I think it would be a poor quality fight. Probably no real fight. Just a couple of cats screaming at each other, nothing actually happening. And Stuart making a lot of song and dance, but nothing. And they're not coming out to play for another week.
Not allowed.
Uh,
Anyway, so reviews. Who's got some reviews?
we still came to Stu, so I'm happy with that. But Ollie hasn't, even with that black
You got some
breakfast.
reviews?
No reviews, I'm afraid, because
You've got
Stu's
reviews?
not
I've got some
here.
reviews.
So,
What's your reviews?
I'm going to review differently to that. The Wonder Woman costume. But that, so
Okay.
So maybe even some better detail on that. So I was reviewing that because my brother's stag do on the weekend involved one as well. And I sort of thought this person was right. The skirt is incredibly short, thank God for the cape. The cape was not enough to save us. At all.
Well,
Because my brother.
their shorts are too short. Skirts are too short.
The cape hid what he was doing from other people, which made that a socially acceptable thing.
My question is, if he was wearing boxer shorts under all of it, we wouldn't have to worry.
He was.
Then what's his problem?
He pulled them to one side.
That's his own fucking problem,
he's
isn't it? It's nothing to do with the fucking costume.
to blame.
It's his
It
own.
wasn't.
Just
Yeah,
straight him.
it was. This was the thing that was done to us by the stag. The whole thing backfired fast because. Well, we had testicles rubbed on our heads. You know what I mean? And
No,
I developed a
No.
nut allergy.
no, I do not.
Yeah, you do that.
I do not agree with you, Johnny. Please further.
It felt like having a bath with my brother when we were free. Do you know what I mean?
There you go, yeah.
And I saw less of his bollocks then in all of my early childhood years when we shared a bath than this one stag do. It was.
Did he have bigger bollocks than you?
Didn't compare. I didn't feel like it was a place in the pub. I was trying to contain the situation.
I don't mean have that. Dad, get the tape measure.
We can service later.
Not out.
Which I get a secondary school.
I'm
I'd
not
probably
talking
give it to
about
my fucking gym teacher. The rugby teacher would take it. I'd get a fucking dozen for that. Yeah.
He would, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That
He'd
is the joke, but actually it was a bit close to home because that I did.
give years for that.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's
A thing.
yeah. I believe he did. All good
Good.
things come to those who wait. Somehow or another.
Especially if you're a rugby teacher.
Yeah. So, after getting a face full of gonads,
Yeah.
I decided that this person was right. The shit skirt was a bit short. It just made it too provocative to my brother.
It does sound it.
Yeah. And I think when you go to stag with people, don't ply them with too many fucking sambucas too early.
What?
Because it bounces on you. I wasn't drinking at all, obviously. So it literally bounced on me, double, dunk.
So you had to deal with the situation.
I did. And the slight whiff of testicles is still within my scalp. And everyone else is within the party.
Oh.
Some of them were unfortunate enough to have beards. Gumbo wore Riley's pants outside of his shorts, a bit like yours did, wearing his pants were black. He said Riley wasn't having them back and he was going to wear them the next day without washing them. I believe he did. I don't know which bit's worse.
I don't think there is a worse bit.
It was all brilliant, wicked fun.
It's all brilliant.
Yeah.
It's all. Yeah, it's all.
Even the
fantastic
socks,
story.
like the booty things to the Wonder Woman outfit were perfect. The only thing that was wrong was my brother's version of Wonder Woman's Loop of Truth.
So
And
the
it did get us to own up to a lot of things.
So
Get those
the-
bollocks off my head and I'll say yes. Do you know what I mean?
so the only thing that was wrong in the entirety of the Wonder Woman out costume was the person that was wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a man.
So really, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was a man and a woman,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman thing.
I mean, fair play to him. He tried.
My brother carried it off very well. He won. We lost.
Well, maybe Wonder Woman did too.
Hmm. Her Loop of Truth was better.
Apparently. So, I've got. Well, it's not really a review, but I saw this thing that made me laugh.
I wonder if round 2 of this, yeah, Ollie will actually fucking get it.
And hang on, just a sec.
Is it on? Is it black screen? So it was me then.
So yeah, so I've
I probably turned it
so it's not a review, but I was flicking through social media as I do, and this video came up, and it was a video from a company. It was an advert basically from Joseph James Furniture Outlet. Now this video that they'd done for their advertisement was probably the fittest employer they have. Like, she was gorgeous, good looking girl, and they had a video of her saying these sofas for sale on blah 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 blah. Yeah, fair enough. And the first comment on this video was by Josh Lambert, and he says, "My mate's bought 7 sofas this month. He has a 1-bedroom flat." Which I could, yeah, I understand the man's thought process.
He really fucking likes sofas.
Something like that.
Yeah, he
something
really
like
likes
that.
sofas.
Something of a connoisseur,
Or
one might say.
he's colourblind, he keeps getting the wrong colour.
That's what it is, yeah.
But he doesn't say sending them back. He bought 7 separate sofas from the same place.
Maybe he's making a rainbow of sofas.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe he just cannot pull this woman.
Maybe,
Or
maybe
maybe he's just fucking besotted.
Yeah, maybe he's besotted.
He doesn't. He
Yeah.
doesn't even like
Yeah.
sofas.
He just likes a big of his
Doesn't
credit
like
card.
sofas.
maybe he thinks the bus stop down the street could be a bit comfier.
Maybe he does. Maybe
Or
he's
with
waiting.
her in his arms, or.
We're standing a bit doggy here now.
Yeah.
However, it's a good place to sell a sofa.
Like you said, that wasn't a review, but.
Dogging spot.
I've never been to one, but you're nice to have to sit
You
down.
never been to the dog spot?
Well,
Oh, so I've got a story,
I think
right?
that's the beauty of dogging.
So, one of my old girlfriends.
what? I'm not there.
That's it.
It's a weird place, so I've got a story. So one of my ex old girlfriends, I was only like 18, Sammy, we pulled up in this lay-by to eat some food and, you know,
Fondle.
talk,
Yeah.
fondle
And stuff.
and stuff. And we had a knock on the window, knocked on the window, ran the window down. There was this very strange guy who handed us a piece of envelope, a ripped off piece of envelope. And on the envelope it said, "Buy couple wanted, will pay £200. Yeah.
And then, so did you get your 200 quid?
I bought a new set of clothes.
Where can we find the video?
Yeah, no, yeah. I was young, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it was, that was my only experience with a dogging site, and they were very much up for it.
There's a place in Newcastle
Oh,
I read about today. I can't remember where I saw that, Facebook or something.
I'm pretty sure they do it at Petersfield Heath.
And during the
It's Wednesday
day,
nights actually.
they had a picture of this lane somewhere in Newcastle. It wasn't a town.
I'm up for it.
Where where 37 people were going for like daytime group sex
37.
Yeah. Didn't tell you the ratio.
That's not even an even number.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't tell you the ratio. It didn't tell you like, were they all X, Y, or Z, and sort of, you know,
Was it 30? Was
how
it
did
like
it start?
36 men and one
Could
woman?
be. Or was it like our previous review, which involved a biscuit and that bloke wanking onto it from Stu? Was it was it an OnlyFans moment?
Maybe.
Is it live streamed on Twitch?
Oh, I reckon Stu would eat the biscuit. He'd be alright with
100%
that.
he would.
He'd be alright with that.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know actually. I don't know. I think you'd have to sample it first.
what I think is best is casting aspersions on a man who's not here to defend
And
himself.
I think
That's
he'd
what I think is
probably
best.
he'd probably have to decide whether he's going to put salt and pepper on it.
So Stu- But we'll find out next week if we were right or wrong.
Yeah.
You know, would he eat the biscuit straight up, or would he need to add a condiment to it?
I'm asking.
Mustard, maybe.
Mustard's probably not the one.
Get some spice and get him right in the
I
back
was
of the
thinking like a strawberry sauce.
Biscuit and mustard.
Yeah.
Biscuits and mustard.
You know
What
those-
goes well with cum? More cum would go by this biscuit game.
A chick.
Yeah.
Sock.
So,
Many things go well with cum.
we're trying to think of more things. I'm trying to erase it from my mind.
You just don't want to say the things that you think go well with them.
I don't want to get my guessing now. I mean, I'm stuck on pineapple.
I'm thinking of.
Well, that makes it come better.
Hmm. Do you want to make it better or worse? I mean, this
Well,
is the thing, isn't it?
my
Is it-
girlfriend Danny, she used to say that it did make it sweeter.
But do we want it to be better? Is it like an act of love if it's nice? I don't know.
Well,
That's a thick concept.
that begs the question.
Yeah.
Do you give a fuck?
Not particularly.
Exactly.
But it's like you get kissed afterwards.
It's a nice thing for the other. You know, you're not
Yeah.
you're not
It's like doing something.
you're not
for
doing it
someone.
and eating it and going, yeah,
No.
I'm happy I've done
No.
that.
It's not like drowning in a bath yourself. Do you know what I mean? Your own bath water. Ah, no, this is going to get me. Do you know what I mean?
No.
You never had a wank in the bath.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem, like,
Yeah,
don't
it's-
slip under
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's like
it's
horrible algae.
It does always get you as well.
Yeah. It's always on your legs somewhere after you try. Fucking, I'm going to
Try and
shower.
dry,
you know?
and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
your hair's just sticking
Yeah,
together. and
yeah.
It's like,
You've got to get back in the shower.
Something's it. Yeah. Yeah, I do get it. Gus.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Well, yeah.
Why does he wank in the bath?
You know what?
Probably.
I've actually shared Ollie's bath water, and
Oh dear.
I was a bit wary when I first went in.
That stuff
And
around
I
the
was-
edge wasn't algae.
I was looking out for it. You know, I went in there and it was very calm, it was lovely, candles were lit, incense, it was a lovely moment. And I went in there and I was cautious, so I was looking out for,
Swimmers.
irregularities, yeah. And there wasn't any. So yeah, thank you for that, Ollie, that you did not wank in the bath and let me go after.
I suspect he found a way to disguise it in bubbles.
But either way, I had a lovely bath.
Wasn't the lavender you could smell?
I loved it. So if you did, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It's done his skin the world of good. I can see the spots on his face where it landed.
Fucking took 20 years off it.
But on the safest thing, right, I have a safest thing too.
I have a thing with sofas.
You don't have one.
I have a thing with baths by the sound of it.
I have a thing with this sofa.
Oh dear.
Which is?
It's shit.
It is shit. This is £195 from IKEA. It's more about its fitting in this bit where you can sit
Yeah,
around the door.
and it looks good, but it is not ergonomic.
No, not with a man with a bad back. Should I poke him in the back? I'll read out this review too. This is for a Chesterfield style sofa, so it would be just as
My
uncomfortable
tennis
as this.
machine has stopped working, so
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you.
So this is for Chesterfield style sofas. That won't be that different from this. A not a really good looking sofa.
Chesterfield.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know the ones with
fine,
like the pushed in bits all over them, and they're like this the same size all round.
Oh, that's style, not plate, not Chesterfield place.
No, that's just now they are. They're not going to be like the big modern ones you're used to, are they? They're going to be like a Chesterfield sofa, aren't they?
Yeah.
So anyway, here's the reviews of one. Yeah, this was on Amazon. This is Angel Bob Right? It's so uncomfortable.
Get off your ass.
This is reviewed in the UK. That's his heading. It's cute, but really impractical for what I wanted. I measured before I bought it, but didn't take into account how plush the arms and back are. So the actual seating area is much smaller than anticipated. The arms and back are shaped in a way that neither my husband or I can get comfortable on it, causing lower back pain. We are both active and don't usually have back pain. And it came without feet. Can't seem to get a hold of the company to have them sent. Somehow, 7 people found this helpful. Right? Another person, same sofa.
Yeah.
There's a few of these, so we can, I think it will spark some chat. Right? Got lost in transit. These are all 1-star reviews. All 1-star, all of them are 1-star, yeah? Got lost in transit. 2-seater colour, gold velvet, great sofa in the photo. Sadly, it still hasn't arrived. There was no way of contacting the company direct.
Velvet.
Yeah, a pretty disappointing experience after making plans to be at home for the due date. Only to receive no update and no sofa, of which 8 people found that helpful.
Well, one,
Who finds those things helpful?
there's that. Who buys a velvet sofa?
Yeah, in today's world. Probably old people. People that like, they haven't moved on from velvet sofas all of their
Well, it
lives.
sounds like it's not old people.
Or maybe like
A partner and
someone who's done a lot of acid. They often wear velvet trousers.
yeah, but it's velvet just doesn't feel good, does it? I don't like velvet.
And that just feels quite good. I quite like
You like velvet?
And you just gonna be about
Was that
okay.
your?
Is this your sofa?
I probably wouldn't buy it.
We won't know because the sofa hasn't arrived to this person. So we never found out if it was good or not. However, there was more to come. Right? Then, he bought one too. 1-star again. Awful.
What?
Literally can't even sit on my couch, you just slide off.
Bollocks.
Not even had it a month. 2 people found that helpful.
Is
They
he
had
shaped?
it a month.
Is he shaped like a question mark?
He might have no upper back strength at all. He could be shaped
Because
like a question
how
mark.
can you sit on something? Like, I can sit on a fucking log. I can sit on a wet log
I
and be
wanted.
stable.
I think you're right. I was
So
going
how
to
was
cut.
this guy sitting on a sofa?
I was going to cut some slack on that. I reckon it's a leather one, and it's been used with leather polish. Or it is immediately slippery, but when you wear it off and you sit on it a couple of times, it goes away.
I thought it was a velvet sofa.
There might be options on the sofa, because this bloke hasn't specified his colour or style.
The velvet seems like a very crucial.
The other one was gold velvet.
Yeah, who's white man?
Yeah, I don't know. Could they be buying it
Keeps
in
slipping
other?
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's. It sounds like a him problem, really.
It does sound. There sound like 2 people at him problems that ironically purchasing sofas. It's not over. Here's another one though. Again, 1-star. Like this is a 1-star review. Again, 1-star review again. Anne Rigby. Excellent quality. 3-seater colour sofa, black leather. Right, 1-star.
Leather.
Leather. So maybe the other one was leather.
So why do they give it 1 star? That was
Oh,
so
well,
good.
we'll get to that. It's a 1-star review. Excellent quality.
It's just
3-seater black leather. Arrived on time. Taken to allocated room. Only needed to position feet. Lovely settee. Extremely good value. One person found that helpful. I suspect she doesn't understand the concept of 1-star.
She gave it 1 star.
Mm. So, could we trust the review?
No,
I don't think we could.
because she gave a good write up, but a shit
Yeah.
Rating.
rating. So
But hers come with feet. But these other people could get feet on theirs.
good for her. Well, that's at least 2
Yeah.
stars.
So she was chuffed to bits with hers. Nothing went wrong at all.
But she gave it 1 star.
Yeah. Brilliant, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So for 1-star.
Well, my review on her review is
Maybe give it more stars.
make sure you know how to do a review,
Yeah.
because 1 star for that comment.
You probably shut that bloke's Amazon shop for 2 months.
Well,
Do
yeah,
you know what I
and
mean?
it's,
Yeah.
you're not.
Is it go,
You're not
motherfucker doesn't
practicing
do
what
it.
you preach.
Yeah, this
You
is.
know, if you
put
preach 5
for that.
stars, fucking
Yeah.
practice it.
Imagine what you've got to do to get 5 stars off of her. So imagine being in bed with that bloke. If you think it's excellent, it's 1. You're never getting to 5. You know what I mean? With the extra mile, none.
She spent too much time on her own.
It almost
after shopping in Ann Summers.
It almost sounds like she doesn't deserve 5 stars, to be fair.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Others wouldn't.
Right. Do you know, I thought I had I've got some more views, yeah, of this film.
I'm going to get a glass of water in this
I
interim.
bet you don't successfully do it.
Can you do 2
How
at
much?
A whole fucking
Glass of
glass. Yeah,
That's why you should make 2.
yeah.
We need to sort those sofas out.
I don't have any more on that book, the yard thing. I thought I did. I think this will go on, right. So this is more of a marching powder film. A lot of people gave it 1-star reviews. What a terrible, Simon Motin, a month ago, said, what a terrible film, badly written and acted. Portrays the worst of humanity wrapped up in attempted humour. Who wrote this? Jay from The Inbetweeners? Stay away, there isn't a redeeming feature in it. 4 people found that helpful, probably saved the £5 each.
Well, I mean, without watching it, and it's one of those films I want to watch.
Yeah, me too.
I have a comment because those 4 people could be
The wrong kind of person to like the
complete
film.
cunts, yeah.
They could be complete cunts. They could be.
And
Yeah.
so,
I gotta be fair, I was looking for the ones that could have been cunts rather than the ones that were. There was loads of 5-star reviews too, but.
I imagine the complete cunts quite enjoy it, to be fair.
Yeah. But here you go, it's some more 1-star reviews of Marching Powder. Shocking.
Yeah.
No storyline. Probably did have a storyline. Just a jigsaw of stories that didn't actually make any sense. Starts off with a funny skit. Pretty much after that, I was wishing the film to finish. Kind of like Football Factory lines, but trying to add romance, yeah, just doesn't work. Would definitely recommend giving this movie a wide berth. Does he mean a large person? I tried too hard to involve humour, but it fell flat. I only watched this because of Dyer. I think he's a great actor, but this film just didn't work for me.
Well, fair enough.
I knew it was going to be bad, said Ian J a month ago, 1-star. But Lord, it exceeded all expectations. Absolutely horrific. Beyond awful. The level of intelligence to write this, then direct it, speaks volumes. Brain dead. Antiquated bilge. It's a shame there isn't less than 1-star. 4 people found that helpful.
And that comes from a man called Ian. So you know it's reliable.
Yeah, he sounds like he knows what he's on about.
Ian's a solid guy.
Yeah. Well, here's my personal favourite one.
A name like that, mate.
Solid. Trustworthy.
Hear me out.
He's in America. Ian's in.
Lee Beef.
Next.
Lee Beef. A stinker of a
So
film.
hang on, Leah Beef.
Lee, like a man's name, Lee.
L-E-E. Yeah.
L-E-E. Beef. Like,
B-E-E-F.
yeah. He had some beef with this film too.
Yeah.
A stinker of a film. Absolute dog shite. Dyer's hard man routine is pure crud. Some twat dropped a bollock, making this steaming pile of shit. It made me want to piss all over my TV. 5 people found that helpful.
Do you reckon Le Beef has the problem with the film because he has an actual issue with the name of himself?
He might have this original name.
I reckon this cunt's going to have beef with everything.
Yeah, I think he might do.
Like including the name in it.
Yeah.
He's got beef.
Well, you know,
School must have been tough.
Will Lee.
To have a Sunday dinner.
Oh, let him.
I mean, who knows? I got reviews of the book.
He sounds like he's just fucking out.
Yeah. But where's the reviews of the book? Oh, there's the cape.
Utter bollocks.
There's the Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah. That's Superman. That's not Wonder Woman.
There's the skirt.
Yes, great.
I didn't.
The skirt had discoloration and the
This is
colour.
great.
All
Can
I
you
saw
send it to me?
I think-
All I saw was the Superman. I didn't see anything else.
I think this, my brother might bless this review on it.
I'd like to see the expression on your brother's face.
This might be a
Can you
review.
send it to me?
Knowing that we all got nutsacked and egg-headed by it, this review might be him. Listen, look. The skirt had discoloration, and the colour was rubbing off while trying it on.
Excuses,
Yeah.
Riley.
That's not what you were
So he
doing.
was wrong with
I say fell for that one, but I don't slap straight on my fucking head.
Excuse me.
The book, yeah. Is it still on? The book. Marching Powder. It was obviously a book first, quite a while ago. And I think people are just maybe not, those bad reviews probably don't get the film. Because when I read about the book, the reviews on the book, obviously there's lots of good ones as well. But people were bringing into question the prose, the way the book was written.
Yeah.
So I reckon it was written how they were, whoever wrote it was anticipating the person was speaking. So it was in character.
Okay.
So the prose would be, it's basically about drug dealer who's been caught, a drug mule who's been caught trying to get out of it. By short version, it would be prose suitable to that, wouldn't it?
Well,
It's not going to be Shakespeare.
I don't imagine so.
No.
Um,
So again, the book might be trying to stay true to that type of way. I mean, the film. So these bad reviews by people not quite getting that connection to the grit of it all. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
This is not a worthwhile read. The author's prose was mundane. See, I didn't think I'd put it up on my own. Stilted and exploitive in nature.
I don't know. What's the title of the book again?
Marching Powder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The subject is just another drug world atrocity. There are a lot of them. I bought the book because my dog chewed up the copy that I had read only a quarter of prior to abandoning it to return it to the library. The dog knew something, so I bought a new copy from Amazon to replace the damaged library copy. A smart cover up, 100% success. One person found that helpful. They probably had a dog too.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say right now, this is not going on the internet.
They're all going out.
Alright, clean shirt.
Yeah.
You ever watch a Peep Show?
I have. It's good.
Do you remember that? The scene where he's like, the kids fucking taking a piss out of Mark. He's like, alright, clean shirt. He's like, clean shirt? I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment.
It's good. Oh no, that means I'm that one.
No.
I'm that guy.
Every time I see a clean shirt, I'll always say it.
Oh,
If
good.
they
I
get
thought
it, they
like-
get it. If they don't, they
I felt tagged then.
No,
as,
you're not
as
tagged.
like the what is that? What? How do you describe that? Like, frumpy. The frumpy one.
Frumpy is an excellent
The
word.
uncool frumpy one from Peep Show.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not a way I wanted to be remembered.
You're not in, but
No.
it's a shirt. It's a clean shirt. It's a clean shirt. It's all right.
Do we have anything else to bring in?
I don't think so, man.
Should we conclude our episode?
I think we should.
All right.
Been a pleasure, as always. And thank you for dinner.
No problem.
Bloody lovely. Top chef.